contents. Just log on to beacon.co.tt, choose the contents package that best matches your home, and click to cover your furniture, electronics, appliances, clothing, kitchen items, and much, much more. Just click, match, and buy. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt today.
So we have a serious issue on our hand this morning. Let me just share my line. Yeah, so we have a serious situation on our hand that requires our input. You know, a lot of the times we speak of abuse against women, right? We talk about violence against women and all of that. But sometimes we forget the men in the mix. And if you've seen today's situation, you'll understand where I'm coming from. But before we go there, as per usual, let me welcome everybody to the live. Those of you who listen but don't say a word, but always want to meet me and have discussions outside of the room in the streets, come on into the room and let's have a general conversation. Y'all stay long stopping me. Sometimes I'm busy on the move. Hey, I listen to you, but afraid to type, or nobody bites or eats anybody here. Come on in the room. Be respectful. That's all we ask. And share your views, yeah? Or you can send me a voice note, or you can call direct. Don't just sit and be a silent viewer or listener. Participate. Be part of the conversation. Alrighty? You don't have to pay for that. Anywho's. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Queen Bee. Good morning, Christelle. It's almost like we need to have a ladies' room link up. Because it's like, you see, the same set of you here every day, with the exception of a couple who come in now and again. I think we need to organize a meetup, a ladies' room meetup for all the regulars. Yeah, plan something. I'm not good at planning anything, so don't ask me to. I'm not good at logistics at all. Anyways, morning, Linda. Morning, Shante. Good morning, Alexander. Sugar Babe. Good morning, Junies. How are you? Aquarius season is loading. Good morning, Jacqueline. What did I do? Kareem, happy birthday. You've got a secret admirer who wants to extend best of birthdays to you. Happy solar return. The man with the locks, there's only one locks man here, so I guess as much you're talking about Kareem. So, Kareem, happy birthday to you. Entire management and staff, well wishers, and your admirer in the ladies' room who wants to tie up your locks. I don't know why she wants to tie up your locks. I'm just passing how I bought it, so I'm gonna sell it. I'm not looking for any profit whatsoever. The message I was given is she wants to tie up your locks. Stacy, I don't know. Maybe Stacy, you need to go on the live, click the three dots, and turn on the notification. I've noticed that myself with Mark. I don't know what's going on with Zuckerberg, because sometimes there are programs that I view on Facebook and I don't get notification, but sometimes I'm scrolling and I'll see it, and then when I check I realize that I didn't put on the notification bell. So you need to go click the three or four dots and scroll down. You're gonna see notifications. All right, because it happens sometimes. They just, I don't know, they just take it out themselves. So check it out and let me know if you get through. All right, anywho's, who else is here? Good morning. Isn't that the message I was given to give? You want to tie up the young man locks? Wasn't that the message I was given? Mr. Wells, good morning. How are you? Good morning, Jayla Vogt. Good morning, Laurel Good morning. Wrong Wendy person. Good morning. Morning, Della. Good morning, Marlene. Kareem, good morning. Valerie, good morning. Diamond, good morning. Morning, Larry. How's Canada? According to thing, how's Canada doing this morning? Good morning, Maureen. How are you? Hope all is well. Terrence, I'm not responsible for that. You ain't coming and look for a woman. You come in and have a meet and greet and link up. The ladies' room crew. So your specifications I can't help you with. Morning, Sonia. We're up and running again. Marvelyn, Sarika, Sheldon, Charles. Morning, Crony. Debbie Crony, good morning. When is vacation of yours ending, by the way? Honeybee, good morning. Rastaman and Heidi, man. So what time this boy don't move off of my page? Good morning, Shavosky. I trust you're gonna behave today because I'm gonna be in y'all favor. Morning, Sandra. So a serious situation we have on hand, and I really want us to be serious about it because it is something that a lot of men complain about, but because society has it in a way that men are supposed to be macho, they're supposed to be, not show feelings, they're supposed to be, they don't say anything. So someone sent me this, and he basically said, recently my lady and I got into an argument and she hit me. Then I hit her back. I'm not a violent man and I have never laid hands on a woman before. It was instinctive and I just reacted reflexively. Was I wrong for this? I wouldn't say yes and I wouldn't say no. Because at the end of the day, you're human, and like you said, your reflex took over. Many times you hear walk away. But the thing about it is, we are grown, and I never understand violence, domestic violence. I can understand verbal. You say something in the heat of the moment, you're angry, but I never get the violence part of it. You are not my mother. You are not my father. So why do you think it's okay to lay hands on me, to hit me? What gives you the right to lay your hand on another person, a grown person? I never get it. I just don't understand the logics behind it, how people think that it's okay to hit somebody. There's a saying that goes, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Now, I'm not saying you're wrong for reflecting, being, and doing whatever, but we probably need to look deeper into this relationship, because if a woman thinks that it's okay to hit a man, or a man think, but today let me focus on the man part of it. Miss Lady was wrong. Why are you hitting the people boy child for? If they did something you didn't like or you have an issue, why are you laying hands on the people's son? Is that your son, like your big child, like? And then he rocks back one on you, and he's still gonna be the wrong one. Something happened to you, he give you a blow, and you end up in the hospital. He's still gonna be the one whose door the police comes knocking, even though you're the one who hit him first. Why do you think it's okay to hit people's children? I don't get it. Like, morning.
Morning. 2023, all right? We doing this thing right. We believe in equality and human rights. Don't hit me.
Because you go hit
Don't hit me. The first one, I will lay it past. Yeah, the first one. Other than that, don't give what you can't take.
You're making that first one pass?
I could be wrong. I believe in equality. And I could be an equal opportunity jack. Well, don't hit me. Don't hit me. And some of the women outside, all their hand big and tough and hard. You know that. Small man, barely weighing 100 pounds wet. What you beating a man for? Why you had to be the first to hit?
And then
and then she balling. Not supposed to hit women.
I sure when you rock back the last and she balling down the place like she got there. and not realizing
You
you're not
understand?
right to hit nobody child. What you hitting the man for? You watch a big grown man and hit him. Like,
Every woman, any woman in any relationship, you're entitled to give your spouse, your lover, if you feel emotional enough, and you give them a slap as maybe a little box, no problem. But you see them kind of big song boy where your fingers wrapping around behind man's ears and this kind of thing, nah, my girl. No, no. And trust me, if I don't hit you back, I will shake the living out of you.
But you said something about if she hit you first, you could get away with the first one. Why are you allowing somebody to get away with the first hitting you and not something?
No. Some of us men still believe in chivalry and this kind of thing. Yeah,
Chivalry?
We want to put
I
it
thought
out the door
that Barry
completely.
chivalry the other day. Chivalry still alive?
You see, the kind of violence you picking different violence. Me, and for my distinguished colleagues, we shall not be the first to revert to violence or to our caveman-like days. But the first slap with a scarf or a handkerchief and it's yeah, my girl, yeah, you get away. Oh, you feel bad and first of all, try not to do that in public because in public you'll get a different kind of beast. Not all men could control themselves in public. In private, you hit him, you hold back yourself. But if your intention is to slap him like a child, and you know you can't make big man so, and he decide to floor you, you look for that. And I know situations where men do react instinctively to pain. So it might not even be a spouse, it might be a friend, it might be a family member. A lash for lash. Like that's literally instinct. I grew up, I ain't holding nobody lash. I ain't keeping nobody lash. Nobody hit it. You know, I'm a teacher.
Your parents used to tell you that if they hit you, hit them back?
Yeah. Very, very rare. A few of us these days, we would not resort to hit you the first time, but that would be the first and the last time you ever hit me. Ever. So make sure you get your good lick in. But if I find you pass the threshold, somebody to hold me back. Trust me. And trust me, my hand big, I went outside, serve shoes.
Okay, all right. Go on now. Getting violent. Go on. I saw a comment that I'd be laughing. Johnson says one time a plane test and get vexed. As I lift my hand, it didn't even come down. All I hear was, girlfriend, don't try to commit your own suicide. I like that. Don't try to commit your own suicide. No, but seriously, jokes aside, there's a lot of men who are in situations where they're being abused. And we're not talking verbally, because we know a woman could go off verbally, because that's our strength. A man's strength would may be more physical. Ours, our mouth. So I wouldn't fix my hand to hit nobody's child. And there are a lot of men who are suffering in silence. And because of society, they're afraid to even go to the police, because one said to me, when the last time, and the man on the desk was laughing when he related his story. I'll get back to that. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
So my input may not be a popular one, but nonetheless, I know everybody's going to bash that female for what she did.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, I am not defending her or condoning what she did. Mm-hmm. Let me put that out there. But look at this on a broader perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the gentleman said that it's not in his nature to do that. And he reacted instinctively, just reflex.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the person he is. We don't know what created that situation, what drove her to that point, what if she's not that type of person either. And she allowed her emotions or the situation that he didn't give us get the better of her, and she just reacted physically instead of verbally.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, I'm saying I'm not defending her. The point I am making is neither one of them are correct in doing what they did. But before everybody comes on the show today and bash us, think about it. We have all been in situations where we either did something that we regret immediately or said something that we regret immediately. Now, he not wrong for reacting the way he reacted, and that's life. Don't do this thing, man shouldn't beat woman, woman shouldn't beat man. Nobody should raise their hand, but shit happens. And we're never proud of it. So we need to know what it is that actually happened. What happened to bring her that mental state where she thinks it's okay. That is her last resort, to become physical. It's not just, she hit man, I hit her back. It's never just that. Women are not crazy. We're not just going to get up and just slap you for no reason. Sometimes she was at a mental breaking point, and that's the only thing she could have done. Keep in mind, I'm not defending her, but let us understand the situation holistically before we judge.
Okay.
That's my contribution.
All righty, thank you.
All right.
I have a good one. I still maintain, play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You're not supposed to hit anybody's child. And like I was saying, I was told by a certain gentleman that he went to make a report about his then girlfriend abusing him, and he had enough, did not want to hit her back, and he was laughed at for relating the story. So it's something we don't take seriously at all. We only think that it only matters when women are the receiving end. But what about men who are victims of abuse? Good morning.
I call him back. I don't respond to my last call, Larry. My girl, this is the court of public opinion. Why are you asking for additional evidence? You wasn't given that. Work with the facts you have. Why is she asking for extenuating circumstances? We don't care about that. My boy gets slapped and he react. Just deal with that.
Because at the end of the day, what about you controlling yourself? If you know you get into a point where you're going to be aggressive or you're angry to where you need to blow off steam, but hitting somebody that makes you feel better, no, he hit you back, you're in pain.
Don't give what you can't take. Plain and simple. Women are crazy. Excuse me? I know fellas that tell me in the middle of the night they just get slapped. In the middle of the night they sleep and they get licks.
I dream you cheated on me. So I slap you just in case you're thinking about it.
Man say he go in the shower already, and his thump and thing he thought he was going to get some love up. He get thump and all kind of thing inside the bathroom. The fact is, we're working with the situation, not with the perimeters outside of the situation, just with the situation. Mm-hmm. My girl says she reacted. My boy say my girl reacted or whatever and hit him the first time, and like a reflex, he hits her back. That is just the facts we're working with. Mm-hmm. The court, the judge, and the verdict is based on that. Nothing else other than that. Stop being this devil's advocate. Me, I know what if. Work with what we have.
Got you.
Okay.
All right.
Stay toxic.
Can't stand you. Listen, I can't stand you with this stay toxic thingy. Listen, we are not staying toxic. We're getting out of toxic situations. We're not doing that. But stay toxic. I just knew he was going to come back with that. Morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. You're live on Power? Hello. I guess you don't want to be here. Call back if you so desire. Let me hear what this person's saying.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
But you know, there is a kind of react.
Hold on. Stay there. Don't move yet. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are
Yes.
you doing?
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Okay, great. You wanted to make a contribution?
Yeah, pertaining to the caller before the gentleman last, right?
Uh-huh.
She made a statement, men and women are crazy sometimes, right? Women are crazy.
Say women are not crazy, not.
I don't think women are crazy. I think sometimes women play the mind games on men and do things to see what men's reaction will be towards them. And for some reason, if the person that called before is in the situation and let's say, for example, her boyfriend and slap her, I think she will react the same way, and that will be just natural reflex. Sometimes you just hit back the person. You understand? It's not right to hit anybody on both parties' side, because they always said if you have a dispute in a relationship and you can't fix it, it's to take the do, right? I don't think physicalness is any way of dealing with it. And as you said before, sometimes women's mouth is a strength, and men physically is dealing. Men for men is being physical, not really physical. It's being with the mind, because it's what your mind tells you that sometimes you do it. So I don't think as she asking for an explanation on what caused that person to do that. I don't think she need that evidence. That's not her place to ask what caused them to do that. Is the woman and the man, it happened how it happened, and that's what you get. That's what you work with. I think she's asking for too much. And I think she's saying she's not defending, but some along the way she is like, she defending the woman. I feel that's my opinion. Gotcha. I don't know how other people felt.
All right.
So I don't think she need an extra explanation. And I don't think to deal in situation and relationship to be physical. I think the best time to deal with a relationship problem, if you're having something that's bothering you, don't react when you're angry. React when you're in a cool place to talk about it. Because
walk away.
The decision you make at the time when you're angry, you regret it for a lifetime.
You're right.
I'm talking about experience, and I know this just happens
You're right.
to a lot of people.
You're right.
So
You're right.
I think they just need to cool down and just sort it out, get the differences, whatever is the problem. If you all can fix it and there's a relationship that's broken and there's no way it could mend, the best thing is to just
go your separate ways.
Separate from one another.
Makes sense.
That's my contribution.
Well said. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
All right.
The fellas are coming out this morning, boy.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
But you know, that is a kind of reactive kind of thing. But the thing about it is when we get a lash in public, we feel embarrassed. We feel embarrassed in a certain way. But, you know, other men on the side saying, boy, watch, it don't matter what, you know. When she reach home, that when she will get it, you know. Yeah, that's the next thing about it. We don't like it in women, but when she reach home, you tell her about it and she might react in a different way and you go and fight. Basically, that's how it happens sometimes.
Got you. Good morning.
Let's really stop me when I'm sleeping.
Who calls and call you?
Let's really stop me when I'm sleeping with this woman, what she do defending. Watch. When we get with blues, just take the blues. When I get all the blues, take all the blues. Stop me, took me about I do defending. The woman are she wrong. You understand? Remember back in the days, see down in front of the police station in Grenville, me and my homeboy and them. I did a little spring chicken. But she and man come up hand in hand. Yeah? When she see me, she shocked. Yeah? You know, you might just jump on and try to fight with me.
You're not tired yourself. What does real do you think, you know?
Man's real, man, teach me, you know. Yeah? I tell you, I see down, you know. In those days,
lady, take it front in case you just shoot you first.
Like that. We used to sit in front of the bank, in front of the Republic Bank there, and get really and take with the drink right opposite the police station. I tell you, Michael, I see how many boys now, Michael, holding hand with man coming up the street, you know.
And I owe one.
When Michael see me, Michael just jump on me and start fighting me, you know.
Listen, you can write a book among the stories you have in your life, yes? You probably get about a good 15, 20 chapters because I never see somebody go through things with one show in my life.
I tell you, I can write a best-selling novel on my life story, I tell you. I can write a best-selling... So this thing about you. Listen, me, don't raise your hand on people's children.
He's a veteran. What do you say? He's a veteran.
You didn't know it. If they only know, that I even half of the story yet.
Boy. I lied. You know, you're real go through.
What's about the time I run from Hermitage to Moncton?
The what?
But that's another story.
What happened from Hermitage to Moncton?
I run from Hermitage to Moncton.
Why?
Don't worry. That's another story.
Man run you from Hermitage to Moncton? You going to Hermitage and video man in the house?
A man house had to switch your window like a mongoose. When I heard him about when me cut class, I flicked through that window. Road.
And speed up.
But anyways, it's not about this. You see how they can distract people?
You don't have the queen of Bongaway.
Can't handle you.
You don't have to Bongaway. I can't.
He's Bongaway Express. Hey.
Have a good day, yeah?
But anyway, homeboy. The man around. She's not supposed to hit you. She's not supposed to reach you. And you know, if there is an issue, sort it out verbally. Verbally. Violence is violence. And we're not condoning violence. Unless it's a good one, we're in bed with the feather and the rose and what.
What Strokes? Listen there. How many teach the Moncton fire, you know?
Oh, you know, you just realize.
I'm not just thinking about it. I'm still thinking about Hermitage is positively all the way up there. So you foot it from Hermitage to Moncton? That was in the day or night?
You don't know the shortcut. Yeah, shortcut. You go past Paraclete and come over the hills. You see, you don't know the place of this. So.
That was in the day. That was the daytime. That was daytime or night time. That was daytime or night time.
Night.
Oh, so you passed through St. John's.
I passed through St. John, Upper St. John, Carrier, and I come down the blade. I like to see.
Come telling me how much I don't know country.
I in a dream. I like to see. They got into the man are coming. I like to see. I in a dream.
And you come telling me I don't know country. You forget where I'm from? I know St. John come down Carrier, and it was out to Moya.
My dear, but so down by mommy, by daddy behind the number. My dear, I said, I like to see. I in dream because I saw the man are coming behind. You watch road. One shoes in my foot, one shoes in my hand. I can't even stop to play next green. Me? I'm afraid of you. I'm scary for them.
Have a wonderful day.
Have a nice day.
Oh, gosh. I passed through St. John. Come on, carry him, boy. Oh, God. Never for Strokes. We had to put together and buy a case or something for Strokes. If Strokes doesn't come here and make me laugh in the daytime and nobody else, I'm lying. I never see a better story so in my life. Like, he go through everything that people go through in a relationship. I swear. Ah, boy. Just Strokes and the man say, women got last week. One wicked bad, you know. Now you know you have a man that violent and you bring in an ex-man in the man place. NASA. You run between two parishes. St. Patrick and St. Andrew. Yeah, how many teachers is St. Patrick? So for real, he bust through two parishes, St. Patrick, and then he come to St. Andrew. Strokes on him. I never see a man that stories like Strokes in life. Oh my God. Strokes make my eyes run here, yes? NASA. You see when your head hard, what has happened? Because you tell me to leave it for another day. But no. The fastness in me, no. You run up St. John's and Bella Biggie. Yeah, Strokes, you get the nutmegger one today. I ain't lying. Papa. First, you bring lobster for nursing out in the hospital. Nursing don't eat lobster with orderly. Now you go in man place in Hermitage and have to run. Papa, oh, Strokes. You need 10 bush bat. Not even one. Anyways, let me get back to what we were talking about. So, this person here says, this is the end of the relationship for me. If you choose to stay, this is just the start of a series of hitting each other over and over again, time and time again. Act with the intelligence you have from your higher self. Someone says you shouldn't have hit her back, you should have left, but I'm not siding with her for raising her hand on you. Like the man says, it was reflexive. Didn't think about it. She rocked one on him and he just rocked back one on her. There was no, okay, let me think about it, let me ponder on it. Should I hit her back? No. Like he said, it was reflexive, it happened, hit him, immediately his reflex was hit her back. So, like I said, it is something that men need to take seriously as well. A lot of the times we focus a lot of attention on women being abused, but there are men in abusive situation. There are a lot of men in abusive situation. Like one was telling me a couple weeks ago, when you see them liming all hours and they don't want to go home, don't feel it's because they're afraid to go home. They can't take on the stress when they reach home. So they're making sure they drink, they numb themselves home, out, and then they go home. A lot of them, they don't want to go home because it's always constant arguing. And so it's not just, men who are abusive. There are a lot of abusive women. And if I've ever been in a relationship and it gets to that point, then it's time to beat it. If you feel the need to hit somebody. Aruna asked Strokes, how you ran up them two big hills, summer, please. Listen, when adrenaline pumping and fear, Strokes was fueled by fear. Strokes was fueled by adrenaline. So that's how he had all that energy to run from Hermitage, go through St. John and Carrier and go up to Paraclete and go in Moncton. He was powered by fear. Someone says you can't fault you. Hand too fast. Should not be hitting anybody. Another person says he wasn't wrong, but you wasn't right either. You guys need a plan to talk things out without resorting to violence, and your girl needs anger management. No one says absolutely not, but please learn to channel your anger in another manner so you can actually think through certain actions before doing them instead of acting on impulse. Always say anytime in a relationship it gets physical, it's time to end it. And I believe the same thing. Listen, you ain't must give me your money, you ain't must do nothing, buy nothing for me, but you see the hitting part of it? I don't do the hitting part. And I don't even play fight. That's how serious I am about it. I know what domestic violence, I grew up in it, I know what it's like. And I always said to myself, if it happens once, you will not get the opportunity to come apologize and we make up and give you the opportunity to do it twice. No. Once is enough. Once is enough. I'm not doing this hit me and beat me when you feel like I'm not your child. You're not my son. And if that's how we can, that's our means of communicating, that's our means of figuring out stuff to beat up on each other, then what's the point in being together? That you can't sit like two grown adults and have a conversation about something that's bothering you. That you have to resort to, hitting man or man hitting woman or what have you. It is not right from either ends. You're not supposed to hit any man, no man is supposed to hit you. The same way women will go full speed to the police station to make a report, as a man, if you're a victim of abuse, you should do the same. You should do the same. Stop with this pride and ego and people go laugh you and what have you. You get in trouble, you go sit in jail. Because you never know. One day you'll get tired of being beaten or hit by this person, and like the gentleman did, sometimes all it takes is one blow, not a series of blows, probably one landing in the wrong place, and you're behind bars. Simply because you didn't walk away and you didn't go seek some sort of, help or report the issue. Somebody say, I'll play in red light, green light, 1, 2, 3 now. I can't take nothing serious. Morning.
Morning.
Oi, morning.
I have to fall in. I have to fall in. I really have some men that just can't help it, They just stay in a relationship and they just taking all the leads, they're taking all the blows because they're afraid what the partner go say and what the friend go say.
And
they're there and they're taking it. I know that Aruna, men is abusive, women is abusive. But you have some men that just nature, man. We just afraid to speak out sometimes. Because we're afraid what the partner go say. But I just always say, you're not supposed to be in a relationship and then you hitting and she hitting. It doesn't make any sense because you will never get satisfaction at the end of the day. Too wrong to never be right.
Correct.
Because if I'm wrong, I will take my blame. Your men are might do that.
Right.
You're wrong and they want to hit. And your women, they're wrong and they still want to hit. So nobody's not supposed to be hitting each other.
Agreed.
Because your hands is to make money, your teeth is to bite up the food, and your feet is to stay on the ground. I just don't understand some men. It's time that men speak up. We need to come out of that. We don't take no licks. We don't hitting you. You're not supposed to hit me. We can't make it. You go left, I go right.
Correct is right.
As simple as it is. Life had to go on because at the end of the day, when you beat me up and you kill me, and next man floating in, Johnny there, he waiting in. He waiting the floating. And you know some men, what do they do around that? They pushing their partner. Boy, if it's me, I ain't taking that. I go and be a woman. That's where the problem is coming. But you are the thing. Because when you go up the hill and say, up there, the same man that saying go and kill her, he don't come up there and see you, you know. No, he don't come up there and see you.
You're right. You're right.
Have a nice day.
Have a good one. Thanks much, man. I'm really loving the contributions this morning. Marisha, come on to my room, please, Marisha. Marisha. Marisha, come on to my room. Marisha, so when man go, police laughing them and telling them don't worry, they go call the woman and talk to her. Next thing you know, the police in the woman and you matter forever under investigation. Marisha, find that one song kind of personal. You want to share? You want to call and share something with us like Mr. John Strokes? That's one thing, yes. Strokes just admit and he just accept he done sense on them. So if you experience that, maybe you in a good position to speak on it. It's almost time to go, but let me see. Someone here says, and that is true. This person here says, some women love to hit with the motive of them being woman with rights, or because them is woman, you're not, and we're supposed to be the softest sex, and you're not supposed to hit us. Nothing so. If you don't like to be hit, don't hit anybody. Two wrongs don't make it right, but self-control. But we understand your reaction. So next time, like you said, you're not a violent man, so she probably was shocked when you rocked back the licks on her. So if y'all agree to decide to still stay together, she probably will think twice about doing it again. You never know. She probably will think twice about doing it again. She maybe, because probably knowing you to be this not this non-violent person, she probably thought she could have gotten away with it, and you would have just been docile and chill and not do or say anything. She probably wasn't even she probably wasn't even expecting that you would react or hit her back. Because as you said, that's not in you. You've never hit a woman, but hey, there's a first time for everything. Yeah? So if y'all decide to still remain together, you need to have the conversation. Boundaries. Otherwise, hit the road, Jack. She hit you, hit her back, moving right along. She probably will think twice about trying to hit you again. Keep your hand to yourself. If you can't resolve disputes like two grown people, then we have no business being together. If we can't sit and talk about what's going on without people getting upset or whatever the case might be. Of course, you might. At the end of the day, we have feelings, you know? People are sensitive. But if we have to resort to violence to make a relationship work, as my mother would say, we're spinning top in mud. I ain't going nowhere. So, I'm not going to tell you I'll stay toxic. Don't follow Marcus. If you're in a toxic situation, leave it alone. Alright? And on that note, it's a wrap for our ladies' room today. We will be back tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Final one for the week. It's already Thursday. Almost Thursday. My gosh. 18 days already gone in January. We've hit the halfway mark. And progressing nicely, right? Anyways, go about your business. Have a good day. Keep your hands to yourself. Do not hit anybody's son or daughter. And leave people alone. Kendra, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. Shout out to the Budget Marine crew. Blessings on your solo return. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much to our friends at Western Union and Beacon Insurance for making our room possible once again. Jackie, go and tie up Karim locks. I can't help you today.
Renwick and Thompson Limited, agents for Western Union and